Nathan, what did you want to be when you grew up? When you were little, saying, man, I want to be this when I grow up.
You know, I don't actually have like an image or anything. I just want to. Have you ever seen the movie Zulu 32?
Oh, dude.
Most people's movies are the surf movie. What's that other one? The Endless Summer. Mine was Zulu 32.
Oh.
Ah! Don't fall off your bike again, dude. That was funny. The other
Yeah. I know. Do not try this at home. Well, it's really hard to try this at home unless if you live kind of in the jungle. But
yeah, man, early 32. So I wanted to go to Bali since I was like probably about 8 years old. Something other than that. I was so young, and I never done it until I was like 20, 21, 22. I mean, that long.
Well, how old are you now?
24.
so long ago.
Yeah, all my travels have happened.
So you didn't want to be, but like Ulu 32 was your calling, you would say.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to live like a simple life, and they went untouched, like surf spots, no one out. Like that was my dream. They kind of just the adventure behind it, you know what I mean? They had to, like, the stuff they went through to go find these breaks and things like that. That was my idea of like what I wanted to be when I grew up.
Well, mine's a little different. I grew up in a little small farming community about 1,000 miles away from the ocean, and mine was to become a football player, American gridiron football player.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you see how big the NFL football players, this body, I know it's pretty massive, but not massive enough for the NFL. So I realized that that wasn't going to be my dream. But you know what? It wasn't Ulu 32, but it was stepping off in Australia. I didn't know until I was like 20, and that's when I'm like, when I stepped on the beach, I went, where has this been my whole life? And from then I just said, that's what I want to do. Yeah. Now it's 20 years later, I'm 40 now, and I am living that. So I didn't become a football player, but you know, and I'm not a professional surfer, though I have entered one contest and got 4th in my heat. But there's 5 people. So anyway,
we're getting chased by the police.
We are getting chased by the police. Look out! We're getting chased by the police. I'm pulling over. Yeah. Pull over. Right. Put your arms up.
Stop.
Alright, so don't ever try to outrun the cops. Just pull over, they'll honk at you, and that's it. So to wrap this up,
whatever you want to be when you grow up, don't forget about it.
Yeah.
Everyone puts it under the table, like their kids are like, what do you want to be when you grow up? All these adults ask their kids, you know, what they want to be, and then here they are, you know, themselves just like working their lives away day by day, and like it's kind of ridiculous when they've swept their own dreams under the table. So like, this is to the adults out there that are telling their kids, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? Yeah. Who do you want to live? It's like, that's why I like you guys, you know, you're leading by example, showing Hanalei, like, you know, what do you want to be? And you're like, we want to travel and I want to surf, and look at you, you're doing it. Like, that's the best thing. It's like,
you may not be a professional at doing it, you may not be getting paid to actually do it, but you can live the lifestyle of the people that are actually getting paid to do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes total sense. My uncle asked me that question, right? I have got an uncle who's not that much older than me, or like he's my youngest uncle, and he said, he asked me the question, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, don't you want to be a professional surfer? And I'm like, nah, like, I'm not that good. Like, I have mates that are way better than me, and like, they enter competitions, and I don't like competing in the comps. Like, I just want to travel and surf. So I always read it off. Like, that was like, I came down to, I kind of like sports, so I might do a sports degree, or should I just get a trade and try like make it in the property market kind of thing. That was, I fell into that spiral because it was like, I didn't think I could make enough money traveling the world and surfing. Like, it's a hobby, you can't do that. Like, it just didn't exist in my mind.
No.
But then, now look at it. You know what I mean?
No, and you know what, and with the internet and stuff, it's like, it's possible, like, because I was an engineer.
Yeah.
And I kind of like just threw I didn't, you know, it's like 20 years old, that's when I found surfing. I'm like, I want to be beach bum. Now, I lived in San Diego, but I was the weekend warrior. Yeah. And I only had 1 week to go travel to Indo, or 2 weeks, and, you know, 1 day there. So it's like, I wasn't truly living that lifestyle, saying I want to live that lifestyle.
And for me, when I was in New Zealand, it's like, it's touch and go with surf. Like when you surf, the conditions have to be right, and you get a weekend, you know, you're looking forward to the weekends. There's surf all week, and it's flat on the weekends. You go back to work, and then there's surf again. You're going like, it's ridiculous.
Wasn't that the greatest? Is like when you don't have to worry about working the Monday through Friday, you're praying for all the swell that it's happening during the midweek because it's going to be uncrowded.
So just like this morning, Monday morning, there's no one out.
Monday morning, no one's out. It was horrible though today.
Oh yeah, no, really.
Don't come here.
Don't come here. You don't want to go out.
All right. Over and out. I didn't even know what we even just talked about.
No, but it was cool.
All right. Cheers.